Hey Blade, Rhaegar here. Here's your video showing you a little bit about how the bomb prop works. I'm not going to go through everything, but I'll go through most things. As you can see, number 4 here just looks like a black pistol case. It's a double pistol case, so it's kind of deep, but it's very light. And forgive my desk, and I'm also doing this one-handed, so bear with me. But if we take a look, this is the finished product inside. Looks a lot different than the mock-up that video I had earlier. But if we come a little closer, notice we turn the key on. We've got nothing. And this is a removable key. So once we turn it on, we can take the key out, and they can't actually turn it off that way. So we close it back up and turn it around. And here is the wire, and I've got it set to where you can pull it out a little bit. Over here we have the male jumper that we were talking about. All I did was took a Dean's connector, crossed it in the back. This is just temporary to show you what I meant. But what that'll do is it'll close the connection, because this one is basically, both of these are the hot wire. One comes in, we use this to close the connection, sends the hot wire back down the other one to the device. So let me plug this in here real quick. Can't do this with the phone easily. Alright, all plugged in. Now when we turn it back around, and that will be what plugs into your pipe or whatever. So if you have the male adapter, you can use a big loop of wire or cross it like that one and glue it to where I can plug into it. That's fine, however you want to do it, as long as I can plug in and it's looped. But now that we turn on the power, everything lights up. So that part, real easy to do. Now here is how you take care of the combination. When you first power it on, you have to set the combination. So we're going to set it for 0, 1, 2, 3. So you set it for your first number, hold the button. Dial your next number, hold the button. Your third number, hold the button. Fourth number, hold the button. And if you heard that little beep, that says it was accepted. Now 0, 1, 2, 3 is the combination. And you dial this little potentiometer, and it changes, and it goes all the way up to number 9. So we can have a 4-digit code, any numbers between 0 and 9. Now let's say we try to enter in the code 0000. So we 1, 2, 3, 4. Shows it's the wrong code, it beeps, so you hit the enter button again, you get to try again. So now we do 0, 1, 2, 3, and notice it powers down, and that gives you the little hey, I disarmed it signal. So that's pretty much how that's going to work. And we can just power it down and turn it back on and reset it again. Now as for the timer, what you want to do is you want to set the code first, and it doesn't have a memory, so you have to, if you power it down, you have to reset the code every time. But to set the timer, it's got these buttons, and I have them recessed underneath of this plexiglass, because if you push the buttons at any time during the game, it'll reset the clock. So in order to get to the timing mode, I've got this little stick. So you hit this once, twice, 3 times until you get a single 0. It goes seconds, so this is 10 seconds and 1 second, then minutes, 10 minutes, 1 minute, and then hours. So you can set this thing up to 99 hours if you wanted to. So what you do is you hit this middle button, and that tells you that it tells the thing you wanted a 0 there. It takes you to the next digit. So you hit number 3 here. That's 40 seconds. So we like 40 seconds. So we'll hit the middle button. Minutes. Let's do 1 minute. Hit this button. A 0. And if that's what we want, a minute 40, we hit it again and again until we have all the lights lit up. The next time you hit that middle button, it'll start counting down. So you have right now a minute and 30 some seconds to dial in the combination. And that's how it works. I'm going to power it off because I don't want this alarm to go off. It'll scare my wife and she'll kill me. So that is how number 4 works. Pretty easy, but I'll make a step-by-step on paper how to program it and everything like that. I'm also going to send along 2 keys. 1 key for the person to turn it on, unless you're going to have a ref turn it on for them. Either way, you're going to need a key, unless of course you want a key to be another way to disarm it, combination code or the key. So if you want them to have the key and if the key can be stolen and used to turn it off, that's fine too, as long as y'all don't lose the key. That would be bad. Alright, that pretty much covers it. Tell me what you think, and like I said, for the male adapter on the back, you can either use a loop of wire and have the wire coming out of your pipe, or you can just jump it like I've done here and glue the end of this into a hole in the end of your pipe, and I can plug into it. However you want to do it, as long as I'm able to plug into it with this, that's fine. And I've got about 2 feet of cord that pulls out of here, so it should be plenty enough to let it sit on the ground. But one thing we're going to have to deal with is either tell them if they unplug it, if they do anything other than the combination lock, it disqualifies them and it doesn't count. But that's something we can deal with later. Hope you like it. Let me know. Give me some feedback.